it was 1996. I think it was the year I met in the 1 o'clock. The CD and also live in Japan. Very fortunate. And then, wow, it was crazy. Yeah, I was so shocked by 1 o'clock by CD and also live performance. And since then, always I listen to CD. We can buy the CD in Japan, so I start collect every year's album CD. My favorite is '89 actually. Anyway, yeah, I bought almost every CD, as many as I can, and I start listen. After I finish my economics degree, I start working at the bank. So I was a banker, So I was supposed to have kind of stable life, but bank life was just nothing exciting. Just living for dying, I feel. Making okay money, but nothing special other than that. So then, after I worked 1 year and a couple months, suddenly I feel I want to get out of the life. I want to have some excitement. And then I thought about, hold on, how about North Texas? Maybe going to the Texas is going to be really, really fun and really exciting. It's going to change my life. I decide second year of my bank life to come to North Texas because I want to change my life dramatically. And then it was fantastic. I love these 5 years. Yeah.
UNT was my first choice in colleges. I looked at a couple other places closer to home, and it really attracted me to hear. First of all, I went and heard the 1 o'clock band when I was a senior in high school, and we came down and heard it, and I was just like, yeah, that's it. I got to do that. And musically, it's just such a sound school. It's just real rock solid as far as you get your playing experience and you get your theory and your ear training, and from only the absolute best faculty that I've ever heard anyone else even talk about. The guys that really care about you and will take the time after class, or if you need extra lessons or help with something else, they'll take time from their day to help you. And that really speaks volumes about them and the quality of the school and the faculty.
I decided, or I realized that if I want to be better and better, I need to systematically be educated in jazz music. And unfortunately, there's no jazz department on any Czech university. And I also heard about UNT from a very good friend of mine, Willem Spilka, a guitar player who used to study at UNT a couple of years ago in a Fred Hamilton class. So he told me a lot of great stuff about UNT, and it seemed to me like be a really good way how to do that, how to involve my jazz skill.
I had done a couple jazz small group things, and I had done some of the jazz base camps, and UNT was the only school I applied to as a result. And I just really wanted to study with Lynn because he's such an amazing teacher and a bass player and such a great guy. And then I remember hearing the 1 o'clock for the first time in the dorm room. They played Got a Match, like a live version of 400 or something ridiculous. And I really wanted, I was pretty blown away by that. And that wasn't my primary motivation. Most of it was Lynn, but once I heard that band, I really wanted to go there to listen to that and to play in it.
Obviously, there's a lot of great teachers here. This is, it's famous for that, as it should be. But the fact is, there's a lot of great jazz teachers everywhere. There's a lot of really overqualified, great players and great teachers teaching at many, many schools throughout the country and the world that don't have nearly the scene that, for some reason, Denton and UNT has. And I think that a lot of it has to do with just the history, the reputation that this place has earned. But aside from the faculty, it's the peers, it's the community of people my age that it's like I showed up here and I was top all state in New Mexico, a big hotshot high school kid around town. I get here and everybody's better than me. And it's scary and a little depressing, and then after you get over that, hugely inspiring. And it just got me to work, and that's pretty much what it is. The teachers will tell you what you need to know if you ask them and if you pay attention in class and lessons. But it's really the community of people that make it happen. It's the community of peers.
I guess what brought me to UNT was I was going to San Jose State in California for a couple years before coming here, and there was a really good friend of mine, his name was Reno, so he convinced me to just come along and check it out, and I auditioned and got in, and it was probably the best decision I could have made for my college career. I mean, I've learned so much since being here. All the faculty have been very helpful, all the people in general. Really nice, always want to hang out and play.
I took this job for the opportunity to work with Neil Slater. He never ceases to amaze me with his commitment to excellence across the board in the music, in the way we treat the band, the way the band is presented to the public, the quality of the recordings and of the concert performances, and everything we do, in every way, we're representing the North Texas Jazz program in a way that sets the bar high, sets the standard. It truly is a professional approach to what is a college jazz program, but it is, make no mistake, it's a truly professional approach. And the students are the beneficiaries of that. They really, I think they appreciate it, and it sets the expectation for professionalism across the board. And I think it's really what makes the program what it is, and the way the program is recognized across the country and across the world.
My dad, who's a trumpet player, John Peterson, up in North Dakota, great trumpet player and educator and mentor to me, my God. He's played with a lot of guys in North Dakota who had children, sons who were very into music, and ended up going to North Texas, or had friends who went to North Texas, or had cousins who went to North Texas, and it was just this word of mouth thing. And so when it came time to graduate, and think about what I was doing, where am I going to go? My dad said, well, there's North Texas. You might want to consider going there. I mean, Ed Soph teaches there. He knew Ed and knew that it was like, if I was serious about learning to play and just getting an all-around great music education, that UNT was the place to go. And by God, he was right.